NGTV, l'objectivité avec nous.
Hello to everyone. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, and bon chance to the Lions. You know, this afternoon. That's what Miss B will start with this afternoon. Good luck to the Lions. Of course, Miss B is behind your all. Cameroon is behind your all. Everyone is celebrating. You know, the saga this evening is just the eye. Nobody wants to know that Cameroon is playing today. Anyway, good afternoon, televiewers. Good afternoon, lovers of NGTV. Good afternoon, the population of the West region. Good afternoon, Cameroon. We're saying hello to all those who are already dressed in green, red, and yellow right now. I hope that star, the golden star, is in the middle. You know the meaning of that golden star. You know, even if you fall, you keep rising. You keep rising. That's why we say good luck to the Lions this afternoon. Miss B is already in the saga. Don't bother, next time I'll put on green, red, yellow, you understand? They did that. Cameroon will take the cup and I'm live. I'm going to put green, red, yellow. Okay, good afternoon, NG Television, lovers of the program, Meet the Marriage Counselor and the Relationship Coordinator. It's 3 p.m. You know, it's time for us to talk marital issues, relationship matters, cohabitant issues, and other social issues plaguing the 21st century marriages, like we call them from this end. Android generation marriages. As a fine one this afternoon over the airwaves of NG Television. You know the TV station already, and of course we come live from the West region, Chieftown, Bafusam this afternoon. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, I wish Miss B could sing. But I'm going home, you know, like you know, I can hum, I can still crow like a cock, even though I'm not a cock. I'm a hen. But again, we're saying, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, to the Lions this afternoon. It is marriage, yeah, but that doesn't mean, you know, soccer will not come in. Of course, soccer will come in because, you know, the Lions themselves are going raw this evening in the football jungle, you understand? Okay, to you, Maitre CD2 Bless, good afternoon, boy. Sure you connected, Papa. This is your loved program, and you know you are the Maitre of this plateau. You're a great lover. Because of you, CD2 Maitre Bless out there in Chang, we seize this opportunity to say a big hello to the population of Chang, and we say, hope everybody, you know, is ready to, you know, do the for the Lions this afternoon out there, no, this evening out there in Chan. And again, we'll move over to Bamenda, Emmanuel, Abdurrahman, yeah, and Randy, Faith, and Brilin. Good afternoon to you all. I'll get the names. Kumba, Randy, good afternoon. Manfred, Tatiana, Egbe, good afternoon to you. Yeah, I love of this program. Mimi. That's in Gaundere. Good afternoon to you. Our friend who wrote from Betua, Miss B has forgotten the name. I'll come back to you. Good afternoon to our friend there in Bota who works with the CDC. You always tell us I'm this, I work with the CDC. Good afternoon to you and to the population of Bota. And of course, Limbe as a whole, beach town, you know, my force, Sokolo, Edina, you know, Bakingley, oh my God, where himself hails from, His Royal Highness Inoni. Good afternoon, Mr. and Mrs. Dion Bakingley, lovers of this program. And to you there in Bokwango, Miss B got a soft spot for Bokwango. Good afternoon, Sammy White, my friend. You all who are connected this afternoon. Okay, we're asking this afternoon, should a wife or husband refuse the partner's sex? You know, you vehemently refuse, let me go that way, your partner's sex over a quarrel or a fight. Is that correct? That's what we're asking this afternoon. We got someone special on board. I told you that 2 weeks back, and even last week, and even 3 weeks back, that you go meet her soon. You know, when Miss B says it, she means it, and so she see. You may call her international, you know, counselor, national counselor, local counselor. everywhere she gets across, because she's not just a counselor but a fine breed of counselors. I'm tempted this afternoon to call her a counselortress. Everybody use the cup English, but again, someone expensive is on board the plateau this afternoon. That's why you see Miss B looking pretty, because I'm just tapping. Where pretty recites this afternoon. I send you, sir, good afternoon to you over the class. Are you with Miss B? I'm tapping where pretty recites, you understand? You see what I'm doing? NGTV on board the program, meet the marriage counselor and the relationship coordinator. No other person than Counselor Christelle Kwam, a fine breed of counselors in this locality, across the national space, across the globe, you understand? She's here this afternoon. Miss B is just glowing, you understand? Just feeling, high this afternoon. Good afternoon, Counselor Kwam. Good afternoon, Counselor Christelle. You look more than pretty this afternoon. Oh my God, you are just, the typical representative of the wife of Mr. I'll call the names. Welcome.
Thank you very much, Betty. I'm very happy to be here today. You miss me.
Of course, we do miss you a lot. Yes. Somebody can testify there that we've been calling her. Hope she will be, and she's here today. And she wasn't in town when she came in. She was like, Miss B, I'm back, and I was like, oh, this is the mistress of this plateau, the only hen of this plateau. Good afternoon, Counselor Belak. Good afternoon, Counselor Tume Eric. Good afternoon, Counselor Demlak Philippian. Good afternoon, Counselor Rogers. Good afternoon. Hey, somebody wanted to watch you live this afternoon. We've been hearing Counselor Christian. That's Counselor Mike, who was the counselor last week. Of course, we live this afternoon. We're greeting you. Hello, Counselor Mike, Chair, and family, beautiful wife and kids. Good afternoon to you out there at Bafusam, somewhere down here. Counselor Mike, this is Counselor Christelle Kwam, this is NDTV, this is your loved program, Meet the Marriage Counselor and the Relationship Coordinator, the sole platform across the Cameroon media landscape that deals with marital issues, relationship matters, cohabiting issues, and other social issues plaguing the 21st century marriages. We call them here Android generation marriages. Miss B or Lady B, just say that. Let me give you a fine smile this afternoon. Miss B or Lady B. Okay, we have a beautiful one, but before we open the topical issue we're handling this afternoon, we want to say welcome indeed, Counselor Christelle Kwam. Good afternoon, Counselor Klaus, to the United Arab Emirates. Yeah, he's a lover of this program. He's always there online to participate, give his, opinions, and so on. You know him already. We're saying hello to him, and that's why someone is very happy to welcome you this afternoon. Seize this opportunity to say hi to all our fans out there.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much. I will say hi to everybody who are watching me, especially those counselors who were here when I was not. I watched the program a few times, and it was very, very interesting. So I'm very glad to be here. I hope today they will be satisfied of the answer I will give them today. So I will also greet my dear husband who is watching now like this.
Okay.
My child also is watching, my children, and all my fans out there. So good afternoon. Just keep watching this program if you have a problem, and you will have your solution here. Thank you.
Exactly, that's no other person than Counselor Christelle Kwam, a fine breed of counselor, a lover of this program, and she doesn't give a damn when we give a ring to come over here at NGTV to render her services to all those who are going through marital, brouhaha. You can call them relationship brouhaha, cohabitant brouhaha, and so on. Social brouhaha, and so on. Marital, saga. Okay, with the marriage counselor and the relationship coordinator, we do not have time on our side. We want to go straight to the topical issue we're handling this afternoon. Method Blaze, if you're connected, is a fine one this afternoon, all the way from Counselor Mike Chair. You happen to meet this lady and you brought us this case. She is not here, but I know she's connected somewhere. She will get it. This is the topical issue we're handling this afternoon, but again, you can keep sending your worries. Trust the expertise, the wisdom of our counselors, and only pass on the set, nothing for the very best of advice. That's what I always say, you know, because they're not just counselors, they were born for this job. And again, I'm saying this afternoon, you can still be part of the, you know, question for the day we're handling is already there. Should a wife or husband, is it right for a wife or husband to deny the partner sex over a quarrel or a fight? You know, there are some people who have, in fact, let's just leave it. You tell us this afternoon if you're getting us this afternoon. Okay, for the topical issue that came in, thank you so much, Counselor Mike Chair, for this wonderful one. I am 28 years old. The person, you know, suspended the name, no problem. I'm 28 years old. My parents died when I was 14 years old. Okay, this is a lady talking. I dropped out of school because no one could afford to pay my fees. Counselor, this is beautiful here. First thing to know, she dropped out of school. There was nobody to pay her fees. Hope God will send an angel to pay this fee. Okay, did I not say it? I met a guy. I was just talking about an angel. I met a guy when I was 17 years old, and when he sent me back to school, he sold fruits. Take note, dear televiewers. He sold fruits on the streets so that he could pay my school fees. He later got a job as a truck driver and sent me to the university. This is beautiful here. Maybe I didn't get it well. I'm already getting confused, but let me go back there. This lady is saying that she is 28 years old. Okay, I'm 28 years old. My parents died when I was 14. I dropped out of school because no one could afford to pay my fees. Televiewers, I met a guy when I was 17. Angel has come in, you understand? 17 years old, she met this guy. He sent me back to school. He saw what to send me back to school, fruits on the streets. Later, God bless this good Samaritan. He had a job, a noble job as a truck driver. You know, a truck, televiewers, those very big vehicles. I don't know, maybe this one carries sand or firewood, or I don't know, but truck, you understand? As a truck driver, and sent me to the university. I'm now working as a lawyer. My problem is this: I feel I can't continue with this relationship because this guy is not the type of man I wanna marry. Televiewers, Miss B or Lady B, I went through a little cultural shock, so I just had to come back. You understand? I am now working as a lawyer. My problem is this: I feel I can't continue with this relationship because this guy is not the type of man I want to marry. How best can I tell him that he is not my type without hurting his feelings? I'm grateful he sent me to school, but I can't be in the relationship with him anymore. And send you, sir. I want somebody in my own class, not a truck driver. I rest my case. Maybe I take a little breath and then I come back. Hi to you. The person will say hi, and your number ends with 200. Thank you for saying hi. This is the program with the marriage counselor and the relationship coordinator. We live. NGTV, West Region, Chieftown, Bafusam. Tell us who is writing. That's the question for the day we're handling. Is it right for a wife or husband to deny the partner's sex after a quarrel or a fight? Or why not be part of the topical issue we're handling this afternoon? Thanks for saying hi. We're hoping to hear more from somebody this afternoon. So tell us where you're saying hi and where you're writing from. I take over the case again before I throw it to the counselor, because I'm tempted to say Jezebel has risen from birth again. These are love affairs. You know, maybe at first it was fascination. I can't tell it was lust or what. I don't know. I'm 28 years old. My parents died when I was 14 years, televiewers. I'm 28 years old. My parents died when I was 14 years old. I dropped out of school because there was nobody to pay my fees. Yet God sent a good Samaritan. Okay, mission accomplished. I met this guy when I was 17 years old. He sent me back to school. He sold fruits on the streets so that I could pay my school fees. He later got a job as a truck driver. I wish he was but this is truck driver, not truck pusher. So what is, he was a truck pusher. Because he later got a job as a truck driver and sent me to the university, dear televiewers. I'm now working as a lawyer. My problem is this. I feel I can't continue with this relationship because this guy is not the type of man I want to get married to. How best can I tell him that he's no longer my class without hurting his feelings? I'm grateful he sent me to school, but I can't be in a relationship with him anymore. I want somebody who is of my class, not a truck driver. She ends, she rests her pen by saying that, not a truck driver. Counselor, good afternoon again once more. This truck driver is the same truck driver that sold fruits on the streets.
I'm telling
Whatever
you.
town we don't know. Even though you didn't tell us your town, you're just seeking for advice, no wahala. Sold fruits, you met her when you were 17. You are now 28. And finally, he got a job as a truck driver. He sent you to the university as a truck driver. Now you are a lawyer. Your eyes are open. Now he's no longer your class. I need somebody of my class. How can I tell him I can't marry you because you are low class without hurting his feeling? Bam! Kiss for today. Maitre Blaise, please, just by your name, Maitre, say something this afternoon. Me and bros are puzzle, boy. The flag is up. That's it, counselor. Miss being maybe laughing. Of course, I just need to laugh because I don't want to cry. Because this is something that prompts somebody to shed tears this afternoon. Poor truck driver.
Whoa, poor.
How best can she tell you you're not my class? Counselor, I don't know what to say.
This case, when I hear this type of case, I'm even angry. You see, because I don't know if this woman is really is normal. If she come in my office, I will ask her if she's really normal, because there's no way she can tell that man that he's not her class. Then so that he will not be angry. There's no way. If she want the man to place a curse on her, yes, and the curse will work. So she should be very, very careful, because the question I will ask her, it was easy to her to eat that money. When she was eating that money, they were the same class at that moment. She didn't knew that he was a truck driver. So the money of a truck driver was sweet. Now that she have her own money, they are no more the same class, this and that. She don't know that she can make that man become what she wants.
Exactly.
It's not only men that can change women. There are women out there who can also take care of men and bring them and make them to be what they want. With that her money, she can wash him. She can wash him so that the man will be in the same, even if he in the same class, buy him a car, something like that. So what I will say to her is that, and to every woman, is that don't take the money of a man if you know that you will not marry him. I believe that at the moment they were dating, because she's 28. Before that 28, maybe they were dating because she needed his money. Okay. She will not say that now that no, they are not in the same class, this and that. When the man were giving you money, if you knew that, you will say no. Why did you take his money? Now if he said that, okay, give me back all the money that I gave you since you were 14 years old, we should be able to do it, to give him the money. So I think she's being wicked. That's the first thing I think concerning her. And now she lack counselors. That's why I will give her the advice that I think will help her. Love is not a matter of social class. No.
Love is not a matter.
No. Love is not a matter of social class. Love is a matter of maturity first. A matter also of having somebody who can take care of you, who is serious, who is responsible. And when I'm hearing that story, I can see that man is a serious man. he's responsible, he's mature. Now she's saying that she wants somebody who is in the same class with her. I'm laughing because when she will go to that and meet that man, maybe she will even love him, but is it sure that that man will consider her as this other man? The advice I always give to all women: prefer the man who loves you than the one that you love, because the man that you love will take care of you, treat you like a princess, and will make sure he never hurts your feelings. But the man that you love will leave you to the woman that he loves. And I have discovered that women like to suffer very much. I'm telling you the truth. Because at times when she's saying like that, if you search very well, maybe she's even going out, maybe with a lawyer, with a doctor. She's already dating a person like that. And tomorrow they will get married, and the man will make her suffer at home. And not only that, if she don't marry this man, it's not that I'm cursing her. She will not be happy at home.
No,
because what you do, it always, there's you and we say that what goes around turns around. Yes, it means that what you do to people is the same thing that they will do to you tomorrow. Wow. So if she leave this man, that she don't love him, or they are not the same class, and she go and marry another man, that man will also leave her for, I don't know, for another reason that I cannot.
Of course, they will just pay you back in your own coins.
Yes. So if it is a matter of class, of social class, she can make sure she change this man. What is she calling social class? Is it the dressing or the way of speaking? I don't know. Or it is because she's educated and he's not educated. Okay, there's no, I believe he can be 30 years, 32 years. Why don't help him? And change him. Even send him to school. Darling, because of my class, I think it will be very important for you to learn English. Is it not good that you go to school? You see, he can agree. So he will do a little training so that he can change his social class. So it is for her to change him if it's a matter of social class. Now, if it is a matter of feelings, she don't have to bother about that, because she don't even have to love him too much. It is easy for a woman to love a man when the man treat her very well.
Yeah.
So the problem of women at home is just that they should learn to be submissive. If you have a husband who loves you very well, you will be happy at home, and you will love him. You are not obliged to love him too much. You are getting me. So she just have to learn to be submissive to him, and I'm sure if she get married to this man, she will never regret it, because the man have proved his love to her since 14 years till 28 years. He have proved it. So her own way to say that thank you is to love him back and to say yes to his proposition. So if I cannot tell her something. I cannot say that go and tell her and speak with him like this, he will not be angry. There is no way.
That's it.
There is no way. If she want that man should go and, I don't know, and fall in the lake, she should try and tell him. Yes.
Okay, now
it will be very difficult for him to bear it.
Now you understand why some men go the extra miles of killing some women or killing themselves.
Yes.
But again, this is a beautiful one. These are lots of cases that we see every day in our daily lives, in our every society. We see it there. And so this lady, you don't know your name, you didn't give us the name, where you're writing from, no problem. But the important thing is that you recognize this plateau. That's an indication that NGTV is doing a good job at this platform. We're not wasting our time here, and the counselors are equally doing a good job. That's why you actually send this file here. if you're out there, you're watching us right now, you're connected, or maybe this is not your case, you know somebody who is in this kind of, you know, situation. It may not only be a truck driver, maybe it could be a shoe mender who has also gone through this, and after, you know, 10 years, 11 years, you tell the person your normal class. I think I'm happy with what is coming out this afternoon, and I'm actually jotting. First thing to note there from the counselor this afternoon that we are noting, love is not a matter of social class, it is a matter of maturity. Excellent. Prefer the man who loves you than the one you love. Very, if you're a woman out there, this is what we call a wise saying. Take this, put it in your diary, read it every day, every day, every day. Prefer the man who love you than the one you love. I think that is wisdom, and those are words of wisdom this afternoon. Another thing must be jotted this afternoon. You can change the man to be of your standards. You can change the man. Of course, the man loved you. He forgot about himself. Changed you. In fact, just like you said, they washed you. You know, use soap, Omo, use Javet. Washed you today. You're a lawyer. Now he's not your class. Of course, this is yeah, you know, I'm just reserving my words. We're not here to condemn. We're not here to aggravate the situation. We're here to ensure that the marriages, you know, in our society be up to standards. Hello, girl who sent us this file, and the men who may be going through similar situation. Maybe your case is different, but it's closer to this. Please, we don't want to believe that that was lost of fascination at 17. Is it that she was naive to accept this man at that time?
No.
17 is a good age.
It's a good age to think. And after 17 is 18, 19, 20. Why did she wait till 28? 28.
Meaning that she actually achieved
She
her
had
mission.
time to think, but she didn't say anything until she get to the stage of becoming a lawyer. So I think it's not normal.
Okay, that's why we're asking this afternoon again, Counselor, should love be based on, you know, social status?
No.
Or real love? Should real love be based on social status, material things? I don't know how I can call them. Because what happens, is it that at that time she was so naive? Okay, the case we received, the parents died when she was 14. She met this man 17. But now, this is where I don't get it. You met this man 17, you waited until you finish the university, that's when you don't love him. So if it was lost, why did it not end around, you know, 20?
That's what yes, that's what I was saying. No, love is not a matter of class. No. Love is, as I was saying, that a matter of maturity, and you should choose the person that you people can understand each other. And I'm sure that before she became a lawyer, they were they were good together. They were understanding themselves. Now that she have money, maybe she think he will eat her money. You know that some women are very stingy. Yes, that's her problem. She's seeing that now. Maybe my money, I will give him my money, and I don't want to give him my money. So he should remain there with his poverty and leave me. And leave me. But we have many cases of women out there who are married to rich men and who are not happy at home. Many cases. I have many women who used to come and meet me, tell me that I have everything at home. My husband is giving me everything, but I am not happy, and I even regret why I get married to him. Because she's not feeling love. She's not, you know, that woman is somebody who is sentimental. I don't know how we call it in English. So she like to, we call it affection.
The one affection, the one
yes,
attention.
The affection, attention. Yes. If you don't have attention to a woman or affection to a man, she will not be happy, even if you give her $1 million. Because the first needs of a woman at home is affection first. So if she leave that man and she just go to a man because of money, the man give her money and no affection, she will never be happy. But if a man can give you, that's why at times you can see rich women, who are getting married to men who are not really rich and are happy because that men know how to take care of her, give her all attention, affection, love. It's not for nothing that God says a man should love her wife. If you have the chance to meet a man who loves you, no, don't joke. It's not even easy. That's what she's even running like that. Women are looking for it. Women are fighting for it. For someone who will who will sacrifice everything to you, will be ready to sacrifice everything just to make you happy. This outside have become very difficult that men don't even care about women again. They will tell you that there are many women out there. Why should I sacrifice for a man? But this man, he give his everything to this girl. So I think maybe she's wicked or she's being possessed. I don't know.
Anyway, she needs
I don't
help.
know. She needs help.
Yes.
That's
why we
tell her that I am there to help her. I'm waiting for her.
Of course, she needs help. And
Yes.
that's why we're here. NGTV is here. The platform is here. Thanks for writing me. If you want, a personal contact, come over at NGTV. We're
Yes.
here. We're here. Our doors are open. Because this is really, is yeah, a word. A word can change the story.
It's true.
A word.
Maybe she's ignorant.
First of all, we want to acknowledge the fact that she grew without parental guidance. That could play again in things like when peer pressure starts coming in. When we talk about peer pressure, we talk about maybe seeing what her female friends are doing, trying to But again, if she had parental guidance, sometimes the words of your parents, even in their absence, they replay in your memory.
Yes.
My mother used to tell me, my father used to tell me. It's like a tape that replays. But this one, 14, mother was gone, father was gone. We want to say sorry to that. Maybe that too could play counsel. I don't know if I'm correct.
Yes, maybe she have bad friends. You see, yes, she can have bad friends. Friends who are telling her that your man, wow, what are you doing with him? It's not your class again. Maybe she's seen as her colleague lawyers are having be a nice, I will not say nice, but big class, high class friends. Maybe at times they will come and take her with big cars. And when she will see it like that, women with long eyes, long eyes, she will see it like that, and she will even be, she will think about her own husband. And that's,
he has a truck. He has a truck.
She will start lying even because she's ashamed. She will start to be ashamed, but it's not normal. Buy a car. Buy him a car. And even if you cannot afford to buy him a car, tell them that he's like that, but I love him like that. He's the one who make me to reach at this level. So I love him like that. Everybody have his own life. But there are women, because of, we call it orgueil, because they want to pride. Yes, because of pride, they will be ashamed of that type of thing and they will like to change it. And at times also, it can be the fault of somebody who is making her advance, who is talking to her. I love you, that man is don't have anything, is not your class. So it can also be, she can be influenced by those things. But today in this NJTV, in this program, we want to tell her that she should not hear all of that. She should hear what her heart is telling her and do what is right. Because if she take a bad decision, she will not even sleep in that home.
That's it.
She will not sleep.
Of course, that's it. Yeah. This is really heart touching. If you're just tuning in, the program is Meet the Marriage Counselor at the Relationship Coordinator, NGTV. We're here live to talk to this our friend who sent us this file this afternoon. But again, even God don't like ugly, you know that. And even God would definitely frown at such acts. That's why we're advising our friend who sent us this file this afternoon that please, let's be careful with the things we do. Of course, he remains a gentleman. He remains a husband to be.
That is
He
it.
remains a father who would, oh my God, how do we describe this man? 17, he picked you up, you savant,
Very.
washed you, sent you to the university. Please go back for him. I tell you what, he will adore you to until his last breath. That's
And
it.
that is
He will
it.
adore you. And but again, I'm glad with what the counselor said this afternoon. Prefer the man who love you than the one you love.
Yes.
I think this is a wise word for this lady this afternoon. Prefer the man who loves you
Loves
than
you.
the one you love. You know what that means. Meantime, before we take a little transition, let's take some reactions. This one says, of course, again from our counselors on the platform, women at times wicked. Excuse me to say that. His money was sweet, but now she can't marry a truck driver. But she had the courage to eat the menu of the truck driver. My advice to this lady, learn to love him more. I always advise women that they should prefer the person who loves them than the person who they love. Okay, bam. That's it. I always advise women that they should prefer the person who loves them than the person they love, because the person who loves you will treat you like a princess and will make sure that he never hurts you. Excellent. But the person you love may leave you for the one he loves. Who told her that marriage is a matter of class? The Bible asks the woman to be submissive to the husband and not to love the husband. Thank you so much. Just submit to that truck driver. That's all. That's a perfect one there. To be submissive to their husband, not to love, because men are the ones to love. So when you, the woman, start loving, wahala. Thank you so much, Counselor Christine Kwam. That's exactly what is happening on the plateau this afternoon. Okay. So she is not even obliged to love him. Good. I like that. At this point in time, this lady, you are not obliged to love this guy. He is obliged to love you. And so let him be with his truck. If you are jealous of, the fine cars of other men, he has a truck, a big vehicle. You understand? So, she is not even obliged to love him. And I believe with time she will love him. Sorry. Okay, that's it. That's it. Thank you so much. Okay, to answer the question, there is no way she will explain the situation to him without hurting him. There is no way you can tell this man that you don't love him. Of course, it's the truth. There's no word we can use to tell this man that this woman like this, now like this, is classic, and you are, a village, champion, if we may say. Okay, there is no word you can use to explain that situation without hurting the man. That man will suffer no matter how you tell him you don't love him or he's not your class. And so, the decision you're about to take, you may regret after. So please stick to that man. He is your true love. Thank you so much. That's a beautiful one there again. There's another reaction that says, oh my God. Okay, thank you so much. Counselor Mike is writing this afternoon. He says, it once happened here in Bafusam at is it Toville? Is it Toville they call it? A motorbike rider sponsored a girl through the University of Cham. After graduation, she went for another. The guy waited and finally butchered her with him. Okay, you remember this situation?
Yes.
These are the cow things. These are the cow. Thank you so much, Councillor Mike Chair, for reminding us of this incident that we recorded. I think it was this year or last year.
I think last year, something like that. Yes.
Towards the end. Yes. It was around the December, Christmas.
Yes.
Thank you. That's it. Those are the things. But this afternoon, please, lady, thank God you've not really told this man. much. Okay. We right back. Thank you so much, and saying you, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, and saying you, sir. We right there. We back. And Councillor Mike was saying, yeah, giving us the example we received here. I was later last year. And he says the guy finally butchered again. If a girl knows she can love a man, let her not accept the man's money or favor from the man. Thank you so much, Counselor Mike. This is exactly what is happening here, and that's what the counselor has been saying this afternoon. Thank you so much. That's a beautiful one. Let's hear from Counselor Klaus Aye, all the way from the United Arab Emirates, with a beautiful write-up. Oh, this is it. Okay, we there. Uh, this is in regards to the topical issue we're handling. To be ignorant of one's ignorance is the malady of ignorance. Peer pressure is a deadly canker worm. We just talked about peer pressure. That's what she may be going through. Thank you so much, Councillor Klaus. Peer pressure is a deadly canker worm. Social status has nothing to do with one's reputation, dear lady. Thank you so much. I feel you are short-sighted. Yeah, you are short-sighted. Let me educate you. This guy made heaven for you on earth. Exactly. This guy made heaven for you on earth. He is your destiny helper. Okay? He is your God sent angel. The Bible says, touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm. Do not hurt this gentle soul. Oh my God, thank you so much. The consequences will be severe. That's what the counselor was saying this afternoon. Stand before a mirror and ask yourself, look into that man in the mirror, that lady in the mirror. Stand before a mirror and ask yourself, will I look this amazing if I didn't meet this truck driver? Thank you so much, Councillor Klaus. Ponder how far you've gone with him and the glorious moments you had. Bear in mind the kingdom of God suffered violence, and violence taken it by force. Do same. Walk by faith, not by sight. Exactly. Walk by faith, not by what you see. Do unto others what you will wish them do to you. God bless you as you take the right decision. I'm waiting for my invitation letter. Congrats. Councillor Klaus in the United Arab Emirates. Councillor Christe has already blessed the marriage. Thank you so much. This is a beautiful write-up here. I think the write-up all we've read this afternoon all boil down to what we say in this afternoon. We want to move over to the question for the day, because we've been talking about that. Lady, please, if you have ears, take the advice of the counselors this afternoon. Somebody is greeting all the way from let's get this reaction again that is just coming in. Good evening to you people in the studio. For me, it's right. Sex is something enjoyable, so you can be doing it when angry. You can't be doing it when angry. Prudence from Bafusam. Prudence, thank you so much for writing all the way from Bafusam. This is a lady talking. Prudence says, yes, it is right. Because sex is something that is adorable. You can't be doing it when your face looks like, one, drawing that was not well painted. You understand? Thank you so much, Prudence, for writing all the way from Bafusa. We're about entering into the question for the day because we're running out of time. We would have loved to talk more on the reactions we've just received, but they all boil down to what we've been saying here. Exactly the same thing the counselor has been saying. If all of them had slept on the same bed, would have said that we're suspecting them. Thank God everybody is writing. Okay, Prudence is saying that yes, it's right for a woman to refuse or a man to refuse the partner's sex over a fight or a quarrel. Is that right, counselor?
No.
Okay.
According to me, I'm understanding her, and I will answer to what she's saying.
Okay.
Yes, it's true, because she's speaking like, to understand her, because it's not right, but she's speaking like a woman. Because when a woman go to sex, when she's doing sexual intercourses, she do it with all her heart, and she like to be happy when doing it. But it's not the same thing with men's. And I always tell to women that if you want to lose your husband, behave like that at every time that you are not happy, you refuse him sex, he have to force you, he have to beg before having sex with you what belongs to him, because your skin is not your own again when you get married. The Bible is clear. So what belongs to him, you have to force before having it, because you are angry. He will go where it is available. Yes, so she should be very, very careful. If you are angry with your husband, give him sex, then after tell him that this sex like that I gave you, I was not happy. I did not feel anything, but I just gave it to you because I know that it is a need. And for her information, sex is a first need of a man. A man needs sex at home like a car needs gasoline. So if you refuse sex to your husband, he will not function well again. He will stop functioning like a car when you don't put gasoline inside. And now to function very well, he will be obliged to go out. So if you are angry with him and he come to you to ask sex, give him first. Now after discuss with him and tell him that, don't you think that when we are having sexual intercourse like that and me I'm not satisfied, it's not a good thing. It's true that you are satisfied, but every time because of this problem I'm not really satisfied again. I'm giving you just like that because I have to fulfill my duties. I would like us to solve this problem. You see, it's very normal that maybe because of a problem a woman will not really like to have sex with her husband, but don't refuse. That's the advice I give to women.
Thank you so
Don't
much.
punish your husband because you're angry. Maybe you ask him money, he refused to give you money, and you say that you will not give him sex again. He will go where they are not asking him money, and he will do it there very well without even giving money. Yes. So and now for men, because there are also men who are doing like that. Maybe he's angry with her wife and he refused to touch her. There are couples that women are complaining that I'm with my husband since 1 month, 8 months, 10 months, he's not touching me. It's very, very bad, because unfaithfulness of a woman is very dangerous. If you do like that and she go out there, you will not you will not forget her. You will not be able to have her back again. So even to men, don't punish your woman because you are
Running out of the studio, but before we go, we just have one reaction again in line with the question for the day we've been handling. This is it there. You can't eat on a dirty plate unless it is washed. The problem must be solved before pleasure sets in. Sex is reciprocal. It's psychological. Having sex during crisis moment is like eating food without ingredients.